thousands of models walking the streets of New York, but of that thousand, probably a couple hundred that we look at, just talk about, and we edited that list down to, I'd say, about 120. And today and tomorrow we're seeing a total of probably 100 girls.
We already know most of the girls that are in the show, but there's a few open spaces left, so it's very difficult to get into our show.
Just in general with models, you know, their first season out, they're maybe not necessarily doing the biggest, best shows, they're just breaking their teeth, they're getting the experience. And so it kind of holds true for this group of girls that have amazing bodies and photograph so beautifully but don't do a lot of shows, and when they get into the room to do the casting, they don't necessarily have the same presence as girls that do a lot of runway shows.
You look for girls who could project a personality on the runway, who could light up the runway, because when you're working on television and they're trying to walk down the runway with some energy and some vivaciousness, right? You want them to have a joie de vivre and just a spirit to them. I generally don't look much at their bodies. I look at their body kind of when they're coming in. It's like, are they in the range? So then you're getting down to, okay, how do they connect? They've got a very short window of opportunity. Most of them have about a minute. And in a minute, they've got to come in, hand somebody their book. They're in underwear. They've got to try to establish a rhythm in 20 feet, establish a connection, establish a personality, and then walk back. Somebody takes a Polaroid of them and they're gone.
And it's all about that Victoria's Secret audition. It's the biggest job for a model to get. Everyone wants to be in it.
If you do Victoria's Secret, it's just like one step bigger than you are now. Like anything you do, it's step up, and builds you like model, like person.
It's a little bit different, you know, you have to do something a little bit more special. So, you know, I was nervous coming here, but it's just a casting and like, you know, you just try your best.
Edith Hughes.
We met in the airport.
She slept on the plane like this.
They just really need to sell themselves well in person and present themselves well. And I think if they can do that in person, in this room, and then on the runway, it will come through also on the TV show.